From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker.
Topping the news tonight live at 5, a traffic stop in one small community of Greater Hazleton landed police another illegal immigrant, a man who has been in this country for 15 years without the proper paperwork. And later, 6 candidates for Hazleton Area School Board go head-to-head in the first of 2 scheduled debates happening right here and only here on Channel 13 in anticipation of the November general election. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us, everyone. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Well, we begin first tonight in Beaver Meadows, where another illegal immigrant was picked up by police over the weekend. But immigration officials did not want the man and would not pick the illegal up or offer a detainer on him. This is 34-year-old Arturo Garcia, who says he lives on Allen Street in West Hazleton, but on Sunday, police in Beaver Meadows caught him speeding through the borough about 11 miles per hour over the limit. Garcia told Chief Mike Marisi that he did not have a valid Pennsylvania driver's license and gave the chief a Mexican voter registration card and a false Pennsylvania identification card. Garcia admitted to the chief that he and his girlfriend have been in this country illegally for 15 years and that they shared 2 children, ages 9 and 11, and both the kids go to school within the Hazleton Area School District. Garcia said he used the same fake identification card to register the kids in the district. Chief Marisi learned that Garcia had an arrest record for DUI in another state and was also recently charged with a driving citation, and a judge issued him a voluntary deportation set for November 5th. The chief notified ICE and was told to either file charges on Garcia or release him, that they were not coming for him. Chief Marisi told News 13 that Garcia fit the new requirements by ICE regarding illegals because of his past criminal record, but they still would not take action. Marisi did file charges against the man and took him to jail. The chief was also upset, to learn the children of 2 admitted illegals were attending school within the public school system. News 13 talked with Hazleton Area School District Superintendent Dr. Francis Antonelli about the chief's concerns. Antonelli told News 13 that in spring of 2010, the district first started requiring 3 proofs of residency. Antonelli also said the district is not authorized to deny any child a public education based on their parents' or guardians' citizenship. Moving on tonight, we now know more about what went down in the city Sunday afternoon in the area of Hickory and South Wyoming streets. It was a fight with a machete and knife, and this Hazleton man was arrested for his involvement. 56-year-old Fred Welsh of Terrace Boulevard is in the county prison tonight after police said around 5 Sunday night they were called to 2 different locations for a fight in progress involving a knife and a pipe. Police found the fight in the area of Hickory and South Wyoming streets and Welsh on the sidewalk. They also found a knife and machete in Welsh's pickup truck, which they confiscated and cuffed him without incident. That incident began when Welsh went to Vinicio Mosquia's home, where he was helping Welsh's wife by fixing a flat tire on her car. Police said Welsh approached Mosquia and pulled a knife with a 4-inch blade and made thrusting movements at the man, threatening to kill him. But as officers tried to place Fred Welsh in the back of a cruiser, he refused and fought back, forcing West Hazleton police, who were helping city officers, to use a taser gun on him. The man even tried to headbutt 2 police officers. This next story is scary. Imagine sitting in your vehicle and being attacked by a group of people armed with baseball bats. That's exactly what happened to a woman from out of town. Hazleton City Police tell us Serena Ruckle of Orangeville was injured in the early morning attack in Hazleton on Saturday morning, in which several people armed with baseball bats hit her vehicle while she was inside of it. Ruckle was inside her 1997 Buick Regal at 16th and Alter Streets just before 1:30 in the morning when that attack happened. Ruckle was taken to Hazleton General Hospital and the vehicle was towed. Anyone with information is asked to call police at 459-4940. A Hazel Township man was killed early Sunday morning in a head-on crash in Maryland. State police say Eugene Cantner was driving in the wrong lane in La Plata, Maryland around 1:30 in the morning when he crashed into another car head-on. As the driver of the other vehicle swerved to avoid the crash, he sideswiped a tractor trailer. Cantner was pronounced dead at the scene. The driver of the other vehicle and his passengers were taken to a trauma center with unknown injuries. A Hazleton man has pled guilty after being charged with having sex with a minor last summer. 32-year-old Angel Solano Martinez of West Hemlock Street has pleaded guilty to a charge of corruption of a minor. According to police, a 16-year-old girl told police she met Solano Martinez at a playground and the two exchanged phone numbers. They began having sex and he supplied the teen with drugs. In exchange for the guilty plea, 2 additional charges against Solano Martinez were dropped. He will be sentenced on November 14th. This man from Hazleton was sentenced to 1 year of probation last week. 41-year-old Nico Botch was accused of making obscene phone calls to a woman last summer and making a prank phone call to Northeast Counseling Services. He told the Wilkes-Barre facility that he physically and sexually assaulted a sister he does not have. Botch was sentenced on charges of harassment and making false reports. All right, coming up live at 5, find out how you can make a difference this holiday season by stopping by an event coming up with a new gift for a child this Christmas. December will be here before we know it, but first, let's enjoy celebrating Halloween. Our Nikki Kreis learns how to turn a pumpkin into a jack-o'-lantern by following some creative carving tips.
Stay tuned for great local programming all night long right here on SSP TV. At 7 o'clock, it's the Sam Wilson Show. Join Sam as he talks with Lou Barletta. 7:30 is Inside Scoop. Political analyst Rick Morelli, Mike DeCosmo, and Dr. Dave Sosar talk politics on a local and a national level. 8:30 is Feeling Good. Join hosts Dr. Joel Bafil and Debbie Losan as they discuss chiropractic care and total body wellness. 8:30 is Law Talk. Attorney Conrad Falvello, a fourth-generation lawyer, offers legal advice on a variety of issues. 9 o'clock is the Sam Wilson Show, where Sam talks with DA Jackie Musto-Carroll, and at 9:30 is the Dr. Mead Show. Join Dr. Mead as he shows you how to live a healthy lifestyle. Don't forget about the rebroadcast of our news at 6, 10, and 11:30, and thank you for making News 13 your #1 local news station.
You're watching News 13, brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker with Janine Mazurkevich, Kristen Bazinski, Christina D'Amato, and Nikki Grimes.
No one plans to be hurt. I'm attorney Conrad Falvello, and I have yet to meet anyone who would trade their health for money. But if you've had your livelihood taken away by someone else, don't kid yourself. No one's going to hand you a check. At Falvello Law, injury law is what we do every day. It's the only thing we do every day.
Falvello Law, injury lawyers.
For all of your eye care needs, including routine, medical, surgical eye care, glasses or contact lenses, visit Dr. Thomas Gislin at Hazleton Eye Specialists. Ask about the 7-minute, no needle, no stitch, no patch cataract surgery, and LASIK and multilex procedures. We do diagnosis and treatment of eye diseases, including glaucoma and dry eye syndrome. Dr. Kislin and his associates, Dr. Alexandria Wozmansky and Dr. Frank A. Bucci Jr., provide the highest level of medical and surgical eye care available, with eye care for all ages. Hazleton Eye Specialists, on the Airport Beltway in the Franklin Corporate Center.
Does your home or business need an energy efficiency makeover? Come to Friedman Electric, Hazleton's lighting showroom, where our friendly and knowledgeable experts will help you with energy audits, LED lamp and can retrofits, dimming systems, and bulb recycling. All 13 of our Friedman Electric locations offer complimentary design service for new homes or remodels. We also carry home decor accessories, outdoor and landscape lighting, and gorgeous decorative lighting for any room in your home or office. For the very best in customer service, call or visit us today.
In this week's Super segment, we are going to be learning more about Middle States evaluation. Joining me is Acting Superintendent Dr. Francis Antonelli and Principal of the Hazleton Area High School, Rocco Petrone. Dr. Antonelli, first, what is this evaluation? What is it all about?
Currently, our Career Center and the Hazleton Area High School are undergoing a Middle States evaluation. This is a review and an evaluation that's done every 7 years. It's an evaluation for growth that basically will enable us to continue to issue diplomas with accreditation and with distinction. Currently involves several key components, chiefly an action plan which consists of, among other things, philosophy, mission statement, annual objectives, and annual growth goals.
Okay. And Mr. Patron, what does this mean to be accredited?
Well, any prestigious school at any level needs to be accredited, especially for our students at a graduate level. When they are going to turn their transcript over to a 4-year school, a 2-year school, maybe to the military, trade school, whatever they decide to do, it's certainly going to mean more to them if they come from a school that is accredited. And you go through a lot of different avenues to get to this point, and we prepared for 2 years for our evaluation, and this is our big week.
What does the evaluations entail? What do they look for?
Well, they're going to look for a lot of different things. For instance, how is the community involved with the high school? How do the teachers look at their students and which way they can become lifelong learners? What are you looking for to increase in your school as far as targets you may not be making now? Maybe there's benchmarks. Maybe it has something to do with attendance. Maybe there's something to do with even being late for class. You have to have all these plans in place. Middle States will come in, evaluate everything you put into place. Really, it was us that decided which direction we want to go. They look at our plan, and they'll use all the means they have, all their resources, to see, are we meeting our needs? This is the plan we came up with. This is the road we want to take. Are we meeting the needs we need to meet to make accreditation? They'll start today. They'll stay for 3.5 days. It officially kicks off at noon today. We will have them meet members of our staff, our members of central administration, and so forth at the dismissal time today, approximately 2:45. And then from that point on, we'll give them a tour of the building, and then they'll be here for the next 3 full days.
This process is really a process that refines for us what we do each and every day. It's a process where we do self-examination and self-reflection. We're very, very proud of our administrative staff, our teaching staff, everyone involved with our students in the Hazleton Area School District, our secretaries, our support personnel. We're all focused on providing a quality education for our students each and every day. And this evaluation will certainly highlight that for our community.
A lot going on here in the Hazleton Area School District. We definitely learned a lot in today's Super segment. I'm Christina D'Amato, and now I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Well, my partner in crime's back at the news desk with me. I know. I'm glad you're back with me, Janine. But you've been really busy doing a lot of fundraisers for the community through Making a Difference. And yet another one coming up this Thursday. And this one's really cool because it's going to be for the kids.
Absolutely. Making a Difference is having a fundraiser this time at the Hollywood Diner. And we're inviting everyone out on Thursday. It's going to be from 7 to 10. And all you have to do is bring an unwrapped new item for a child. Of course, try to keep in mind what our own children like, and there are a lot of Wii games and DS games that are on sale, so it doesn't have to be the most popular item, but try to pick something that a child would like. Clothes and toys, any age. It could be for a boy or a girl. If you give us a gift that's worth $10 in donation or more, you will enter a raffle, and Howard Schiller's always generous to the community, as well as News 13. And Mark Frumkin has donated generously a Pandora bracelet. It's worth $165, and it's beautiful. And we're really excited. Making a Difference has raised thousands of dollars this year with the help of many people in the community. One in particular would be Craig Lukash, my co-founder of Making a Difference. It's going to benefit Toys for Tots this time around, and we're hoping that a lot of you will come out. The entertainment is by a local girl who is very talented, Kara Lee and Brandon Rice. And we've had Kara on the show before. She used to be in Karaoke Kids.
Absolutely.
And
She's very talented.
She's doing a lot of things in New York City now, and she's in California, so she has a lot going on. But all you have to do is bring a gift, unwrapped, to Hollywood Diner this Thursday, 7 to 10, anytime. You get free food, you get a drink voucher, and you get free entertainment. And it's all for a good cause. We're hoping this is going to launch the holiday season for Toys for Tots. And News 13 also does fundraisers for other organizations that get toys for kids, as you know.
Absolutely.
Silent Santa and everyone else. So we're hoping that everyone can come out. And again, you could win a chance at that raffle for the Pandora bracelet. We'll have it on display there so everyone can see it. But it's just a really good time, and it's a win-win, helping people stay local, shopping local for their gifts, staying local at the Hollywood Diner, and also helping local children. And we certainly want to see as many kids as possible have a very Merry Christmas, like Mason and Alyssa and Bella, and also our little Nathan. So it'd be nice to bring a gift and help out the worthy cause. This might be our last fundraiser for the year, and we're looking at our spring fundraiser to help some worthy causes. So if you think you're in need, you can either Facebook Making a Difference or myself, and we'll get in touch with you. But again, this Thursday, 7 to 10 is going to be a really nice time.
Awesome, and you have a Facebook page and a website, right? So people can learn more on there.
Yes, people could go on and look in there, Making a Difference. Hazleton.org is the Making a Difference website, Making a Difference Fund, and this time we're collecting gifts, but if you're giving any donations, it goes through the Luzerne Foundation, so the money is documented there. But we really thank you to the community for being so generous. Northeastern Pennsylvania has helped us raise a lot of money, and without you, we couldn't have helped all the people we did this year. So thank you so much for having me on.
Thanks, Neen. Thanks. Good to have you back, and make sure everyone shows up on Thursday.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Well, since you never know when there will be a fire, hydrants need to be checked to make sure they work properly. You'll see workers testing fire hydrants in Beaver Meadows on Friday. They will be flushing main lines and checking pressure and flow on all the area hydrants, making sure everything is up to code. Residents in the borough may notice reduced and discolored water on Friday. Flush your faucets for a short period, and if they don't clear, try again in an hour. Crews flushing out the hydrants on Friday might encounter some snow. The first flakes could fall in just a few days. We'll check out the full forecast live at 5:30, but first, let's see what's in store for the next 24 hours. We'll see mostly cloudy skies for tonight, dipping down to 42, so a comfortable night ahead. Tomorrow, we're only going to get up to 54 degrees. The clouds roll in, bringing along some showers as well here in Greater Hazleton. Again, snowflakes in the forecast. We'll tell you about them coming up live at 5:30. All right, and as we head off to a quick break here on News 13, let's check out your Pennsylvania midday winning lottery numbers on this Tuesday. Daily number 628, Big 4 2858, Quinto 04683, and Treasure Hunt 11, 13, 20, 26, 29. Again, good luck.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for making News 13 your #1 local news station. Here's your lineup for Wednesday. Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. A happy birthday to Heather Carell Murrow. This wish comes from your mom and dad, and to the best mommy, I love you, from Jonathan. A happy birthday to Debbie Midlick. This wish comes from Elaine and Rusty. And a happy 16th birthday to Aaron Leschko. This wish comes from Mom, Dad, Robert, Uncle Donald, and Donald Robert. And now for tonight's Talk of the Town. Gifts for Kids. This is presented by Making a Difference. This will be on Thursday, October 27th from 7 to 10 p.m. This will be the Hollywood Diner and Sports Bar. Come on out for free food, drink, and entertainment. Please bring a new unwrapped gift for a child. Suggested gifts include Wii games, DS games, clothes, and toys. Entertainment will be by Kira Lee and Brandon Rice, and there's a Pandora bracelet raffle for donors of $10 or more. All donations will benefit the Toys for Tots. And that's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 extends our deepest sympathies to the family and friends of these recently departed. Edward J. Vichik of Hazel Township. The funeral will be on Saturday at 9:30 a.m. from the Firo Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. The Reverend Kenneth L. Klingerman, formerly of Jetto. Visitation will be on Thursday from 3 to 8 p.m. at the Steigar Mid-Rivers Funeral Home. Anna M. Rusticki of Millensville. Visitation will be on Friday from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home and on Saturday from 9:30 to 10 a.m. at the St. Cyril and Methodius Parish of the Church of St. Joseph. Steve and Brenda of Nesquehoning. Services will be held Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. from the Bruce A. Nelsnick Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 9 to 10:30 a.m. Dorothy A. Hoistich of Shepton. The funeral will be on Thursday at 9:45 a.m. from the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. Victor A. Ziller Jr. of Bloomsburg. A massive Christian burial will be held Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. from the Sacred Heart Roman Catholic Church. Rocco D. Morello of Hazleton. The funeral arrangements are under the direction of the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilex Floral Shop on 15th Street in Hazleton. Free delivery to all local funeral homes. Call 570-454-0111.
Buy right the first time at Independence Toyota. Our summer sizzler sale is going on now. Choose from over 80 pre-owned vehicles in stock starting at just $4,999. Includes complimentary maintenance, 1-year oil changes, and roadside assistance. And remember, if you don't see this on the back of your new Toyota, you probably paid too much. Located on the Airport Beltway across from Walmart Hazleton.
Savings of the Green Sale event is now in progress. Experience tomorrow's technology today with Earthwise vinyl windows and doors installed by Just Windows and much, much more. Saving energy daily translates into saving money. And saving Mother Earth for tomorrow's generations of homeowners is priceless. So take the leap to more eco-friendly homes with an environmentally friendly windows and doors from Just Windows and much, much more.
Ashley, you forgot about free estimates.
Come on, man. Call today for a free estimate. Tell them Ashley sent you.
All right, it's a busy time of the year here in Greater Hazleton. As you just saw, lots of things going on, trick-or-treat, parties. But speaking of Halloween, you can't celebrate the frightful holiday without the staple of the season, the pumpkin. Making them into jack-o'-lanterns can be tough, but one local woman has some creative carving ideas. She helped our Nikki Kries learn how to carve the perfect pumpkin.
Carving a pumpkin has never been easy for me, but it's something I've always wanted to be able to do. So I asked a good friend for help over the weekend. You may know her as a photographer for the Standard Speaker, but Jamie Pezzatine is also a very talented artist. She's really good at creatively carving pumpkins. Jamie uses her imagination and has fun with it.
I think a lot of people are too nervous about making jack-o'-lanterns perfect and having the absolute perfect pumpkin, but if you use your imagination and have fun, you honestly can't go wrong.
When it comes to carving the perfect pumpkin, safety is the #1 concern. Jamie recommends using a kit like this one.
It might take a little bit longer, but it is definitely safer. So if there are children carving, I would recommend using this saw.
After cutting the top of the pumpkin and getting all the seeds out, it was time to give it a face. Jamie made some eyes, a nose, and a fun mouth. It only took her about 10 minutes.
And another thing that really makes your jack-o'-lantern stand out is if you really exaggerate the features.
Next, Jamie showed me an option that I've never seen before, but it was by far the easiest one. You can get these interchangeable pieces at almost any store.
Really, it is like playing with a Mr. Potato Head, and it's, you know, they're interchangeable. You get a lot of parts, and it's a lot of fun. You don't have to worry about the mess of carving a pumpkin, or, you know, if you're not ready to have your children start to use the carving tools, it's a great option.
There were enough pieces to decorate about 4 pumpkins. Jamie did 2 in less than 5 minutes. After that, it was time to paint.
Glow-in-the-dark paint is really fun because they can use it at night and see what they're doing, and they can just go crazy and have a ball with it.
Little kids will have a great time finger painting. We definitely did.
And they actually go on easier if you use them with your fingers than with a paintbrush. So this is a really nice option for small children.
Last but not least was my favorite, the pumpkin vase. Jamie found a very light colored pumpkin and cut a narrow hole in it. Then she put a vase with water inside of it.
It's a really easy way to decorate for the fall, and even through Thanksgiving. I mean, it'll just be a really easy option.
The pumpkin vase would look great as a centerpiece for Thanksgiving Day. You can even use fake flowers to make it last longer. Jamie has one more piece of advice when it comes to carving the perfect pumpkin.
There really can be no mistakes. If you make the ugliest pumpkin, you've succeeded.
In the community of Hazleton, I'm Nikki Kreis for News 13.
Very creative, Jamie. Nikki and Jamie, thank you so much. Looks like you had a good time. Time for Football Mania right now on News 13. All you football fans, listen up. The Standard Speaker gives you the chance to walk away with $100 each week, along with some other great prizes. Easy to do. All you have to do is fill out an entry form, seen each Monday in the Standard Speaker. Pick the teams you think will walk away with wins. Drop your entry form off at any of the sponsors, including Lehigh Tire, Valley Pharmacy, Hollywood Diner, SSP TV, News 13, or the Standard Speaker. And if you picked all the winners 100% correctly, you walk away with $100 cash. Winners will be announced on Tuesdays, live at 5:30 right here on News 13. And you are only allowed 1 entry per week, so remember that, and good luck at playing Football Mania for week number 7. Now, there's no overall winner once again, but the winner of a $25 gift card to Hollywood Diner is Mary Lee O'Donnell of Cunningham. We say congratulations to you. And I know we wished him a happy birthday a little earlier in the newscast, but we have one more special birthday wish for our little buddy, Aaron Leshko, who is celebrating today. Aaron, we have a special wish coming to you from all your friends at the McAdoo Volunteer Fire Company. They all say happy birthday and many more to their good friend, Aaron Leshko. And we all say happy birthday to Aaron, to you here at News 13. Stay tuned because there's much more coming your way live at 5:30. Hazleton area school board candidates stop by the News 13 studio for a debate. We have your full recap. We'll also have an extended look at the forecast and sports with Freddie B. Make sure you check out ssptv.com and make us your friend on Facebook, and stay up to date on all local, county, and state news at thestandardspeaker.com. And don't forget to also visit citizensvoice.com. Stay right here. We'll be back in just a few.
When you come from a family of hard workers,
You work.
and over the past 20 years,
Stephanie Salavantis
has worked at her grandfather's lunchroom,
has worked at her mother and aunt's daycare,
has worked at their academy,
has worked at her father's development company,
and now she's a hard-working attorney who still finds time to campaign
for district attorney.
Because when you come from a family of hard workers,
You work.
and an honest day's work will ensure justice for all.
24/7.
Vote Stephanie Salavantis, DA.
J-Bell, a trusted name in jewelry since 1916. J-Bell's Add-a-Section bracelet is a gift that grows more precious with time. Select a stylish starter or partial bracelet for your special occasion. For each birthday, anniversary, and holiday thereafter, add another section. The look, feel, and quality are incomparable, meaning your J-Bell bracelet will truly last for generations.
Show her you love her time and again. Stop by Howard's Jewelers in the Laurel Mall in West Hazleton to see our complete selection of J-Bell Add-a-Section bracelets.
Did you know every day is Earth Day at Harry's U Poulet Auto Parts? Harry's U Poulet pays you top dollar for your used vehicle. All vehicles are environmentally recycled, and then the parts are sold at unbelievable low prices. Call us for more details at 459-9901 or visit us on the web at wegotuse.com.
Comfort, convenience, and affordability. At Providence Place, you get all three. Our facilities are barrier-free, modern, and user-friendly in every sense. We have the largest apartments with the best features. Privacy whenever you want it, but opportunity to socialize. Great meals prepared for you and enjoyed with friends. The comfort of knowing that our helpful staff is on duty 24/7, all for a price comparable to a local hotel room. It's the Providence Place lifestyle. Why not visit us and see for yourself?
Some current board members continue to raise your property taxes while test scores lag behind. It is our responsibility as board members to spend education dollars efficiently and effectively, as well as providing the best education we can, to light a fire of curiosity and eagerness to learn in our children that will carry them through their entire lives. I'm Rocco Formica. Having taught in the Hazleton Area School District for nearly 40 years, I know what it's like on both sides of the desk. On November 8th, please vote Rocco Formica, Hazleton Area School Director.
For the past 9 years, I've been providing Hazleton personal, accurate, and immediate radiologic services. I'm Dr. Steve Reinhouse, board-certified radiologist at Reinhouse Radiology. Recently, I relocated from my former facility to open this new center because I was unwilling to compromise my service to you. Here at Reinhouse Radiology, I strive, along with my talented staff, to provide you with absolute best in diagnostic imaging services. So when results matter, be sure. Request Reinhouse Radiology.
West Hazleton residents vote Nemeth and Sandsey for Borough Council, dedicated to maintaining a strong police force and keeping our borough on the right path, and committed to cleaning up our neighborhoods. Continue the progress, vote Nemeth and Sandsey.
Skin Spa Aesthetics is your home for medical aesthetic services, including Botox, microdermabrasions, laser hair removal, and their newest service, NeoGraft hair transplanting. Founder Dr. Leo Cadia Project has been practicing internal medicine in the Hazleton area for over 25 years and now brings her aesthetic expertise to 2 great locations to serve you. Free consultations are offered on all services, so find the new you at Skin Spa Aesthetics.
It's one of the most watched local races in the upcoming general election. Who will be elected to the Hazleton Area School Board, making decisions regarding local school children's educations? On a special edition of the Sam LaSant Show, the 6 candidates who will appear on the ballot squared off and got down to business on big issues.
From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Hi again, everyone. Thanks for staying with us tonight. I'm Kristen Bazinski. When voters head to the polls on November 8th, they will be making some important decisions, voting for a new mayor of Hazleton, new council members and supervisors in many local communities, and they will choose who they feel are the best candidates to make important decisions regarding your children's education. 6 names will appear on the ballot in the run for Hazleton Area School Board. All 6 came together to square off in a debate-style Sam LaSant show, a way for you to get to know them. Andy Minnick sat in on that live taping and talked with each of the hopefuls one-on-one.
We do need qualified people to serve on the school board, people who are knowledgeable and have experience. So you be the judge after the show.
Overcrowding, building projects, difficult budgets, and raising student test scores will be some of the problems presented to elected board members. 6 candidates are vying for 5 open seats. The overcrowding issue will be addressed through the purchase of the former Bishop Hafey building across from the high school and the Can-Do building in Butler Township, but some say both aren't really needed at this time.
I'm not sold yet on the Can-Do building because of the fact of the distance, and I think the costs that are being portrayed on this Can-Do building are being a little bit skewed in the favor of the people that were in favor of purchasing it, because it's one thing to pay $4 million for a place, but one of the main costs in purchasing that building is going to be in the cost of staffing it.
Well, that's going to be a hard sell how to get it into a budget, because basically I was only in favor of buying one of the buildings at this time, and that was Bishop Hafey.
We need both schools, though. It's getting the children out of the trailers and into the classrooms so that they can get a better education.
That better education will be needed, especially since recent scores that were released by the state show some individual schools in the district failed to meet adequate yearly progress.
Things are already being done to help increase those scores. Most particularly, the administrators in our district have become very actively involved in observing classes and sitting down in cooperation with the teachers and developing ways of teaching the students better.
Their PSSA scores weren't that low in math and reading in all areas. I think it was a very slanted description of things. If you took a look, we were low in certain groups, okay? Whether it would be the students with IUPs or English as a second language. That's where the work has to be done.
Balancing the budget will be difficult with the purchase of 2 new buildings, but don't forget about the money the district will save when they do not have to rent trailers or pay exorbitant heat costs.
But bottom line is we're going to have to buckle down and, get our budget, under control. This is something that, has been talked about for, prior to me even coming on the board. As we always talk about, we have to address overcrowding. Well, this was the lowest cost way to do it.
I want to thank Tony Bonomo, Dr. Childs, Brian Early, Rocco Formica, Robbie Wallace, and Marfi Degenhart-Yannick.
No matter who you select, they are definitely going to be facing an uphill battle. So just be sure to pick the right candidate for the job. In the newsroom, I'm Andy Minnick for News 13.
Andy, thanks so much. Now, if you missed the live debate last night, it will air again several times over the weekend. Also, stay tuned for a mayoral debate between the candidates for Hazleton City Mayor. And don't forget to watch any of your favorite shows on Channel 13 right at our website at ssptv.com. No one was injured, but 2 cars were pretty banged up after a crash on a side street in Hazleton this morning. Take a look at this Pontiac Grand Am. Most of the left side is smashed in. The female driver was going north on Clinton Court shortly after 9 o'clock this morning when she hit a taxi. The cab was driving on 3rd Street towards Grant. The Pontiac drove into a pole, and the driver was actually trapped inside her vehicle. Luckily, no one was injured, but both cars needed to be towed away from that scene. All right, now to Beaver Meadows, where another illegal immigrant was picked up by police over the weekend. But immigration officials did not want the man and would not come pick the illegal up or offer a detainer to police for him. This is 34-year-old Arturo Garcia, who says he lives on Allen Street in West Hazleton. But on Sunday, police in Beaver Meadows caught him speeding through the borough about 11 miles per hour over the limit. Garcia told Chief Mike Marisi that he did not have a valid Pennsylvania driver's license and gave the chief a Mexican voter registration card and a false Pennsylvania identification card. Garcia admitted to the chief that he and his girlfriend have been in this country illegally for 15 years and that they shared 2 children ages 9 and 11, and both of those children go to school in the Hazleton Area School District. Garcia said he used the same fake identification card to register the kids in the district. Chief Marisi learned that Garcia had an arrest record for DUI in another state and was also recently charged with a driving citation, and a judge issued him a voluntary deportation set for November 5th. The chief notified ICE and was told to either file charges on Garcia or release him, that they were not coming for him. Chief Marisi told News 13 that Garcia fit the new requirements by ICE regarding illegals because of his criminal record, but they still would not take action. Marisi did file charges against the man and took him to jail. The chief was also upset to learn the children of 2 admitted illegals were attending school within the public school system. News 13 talked with Hazleton Area School District Superintendent Dr. Francis Antonelli about the chief's concerns. Antonelli told News 13 that in spring of 2010, the district first started requiring 3 proofs of residency. Antonelli also said the district is not authorized to deny any child a public education based on their parents' or guardians' citizenship. This next story is pretty scary. Imagine sitting in your vehicle and being attacked by a group of people armed with baseball bats. That's exactly what happened to a woman from out of town. Hazleton City Police tell us Serena Ruckle of Orangeville was injured in the early morning attack in Hazleton on Saturday, in which several people armed with baseball bats hit her vehicle while she was inside of it. Ruckle was inside the Buick Regal at 16th and Alter Streets just before 1:30 in the morning when the attack happened. Ruckle was taken to Hazleton General Hospital and the vehicle was towed. Anyone with information is asked to call police at 459-4940. All right, moving on. Today's sunny skies were a nice change from Monday's Jury Day, but unfortunately the nice weather's not going to stick around much longer. And yes, I am going to say it, The word snow is in the forecast. Here we go. Tonight, we'll see mostly cloudy skies with the temp dipping down to 42 degrees. Here is your 4-day outlook. It looks like Wednesday and Thursday are going to be rain-filled. 54 will be our high on Wednesday. Wednesday night, showers continue, low down to 45. Thursday, we'll see rain showers probably in the morning and early afternoon. Some snow showers are also a possibility mixing in there with a high up to 45. Thursday night, chance of snow showers. Mostly cloudy with a low down to a very cold 30. Friday, partly sunny, high near 44. Mostly cloudy for your Friday evening. Some trick-or-treats are Friday night, so you better bundle up because it looks like we're going to see a low down to 32. Then get this one for Saturday. Slight chance of rain, even some snow showers mixed into Saturday. Mostly cloudy skies with a high near 43 degrees. And Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low down to 29. Bundle up, folks, if you're going to be trick-or-treating or heading out this weekend in some little costumes. You never know. You're going to be frozen. All right, your forecast tonight live at 5:30, brought to you by the Lazy Dog Salon, dog and cat grooming in West Hazleton. Call and make your furry friend an appointment. That number, 459-0310. I hear Lazy Dog Salon is Pet's best friend here in Greater Hazleton. Stay right here because there's lots more to come tonight on your community news station. We get into the holiday spirit and learn how to carve the perfect pumpkin. But first, some little ones at Holy Family Academy are also getting ready for the frightful holiday. News 13 stops by the kindergarten class as they were doing some arts and crafts.
You're watching News 13 with Janine Mazurkevich, Kristen Bazinski, Christina D'Amato, and Nikki Grimes.
Woo! Burgers are done. Pass the buns.
Not in my house! Yeah!
It's football season. And great deals are waiting for you at Berger Mazda. Like a new Mazda 3i Sport Sedan starting at $16,990. Plus, we'll pay more for your trade guaranteed. Just off I-81 exit 145 Hazleton. Since 1921. Drive with experience.
When it comes to all of your grocery needs, shop Boyer's Food Markets at 2 locations, 15th Street in Hazleton and South Hancock Street in McAdoo. Here are this week's specials. Every weekend, look in our hot food area for wings, tenders, and other party favorites. Don't forget about our gift cards and our senior citizens discounts. We also have double coupons every day. You can also go to BoyersFood.com for our weekly circular, monthly super specials, and much more. It's all at Boyer's Food Markets in Hazleton and McAdoo.
Vote for the ticket that is making a difference in Hazleton. Joe Yanuzzi and Evelyn Graham. 5 more police officers on our streets, protecting residents. Surveillance cameras, making Hazleton a safer environment. More code enforcement and health code officers responding to citizens' complaints. On November 8th, vote Joe Yanuzzi for mayor and Evelyn Graham for city council. The team that is making a difference.
Check out the newly designed Chrysler 200, or how about the 2-door Jeep Wrangler or 4-door Unlimited. Jeep Patriot is named Best Priced SUV in America. Jeep Grand Cherokee styling is second to none. Jeep Compass named Top 10 fuel-efficient SUV with sophisticated styling. It's Ram commercial truck season. Get what you deserve, power, performance, and a Dodge Ram. How about Dodge Journey? Seat 7 with 4-wheel drive, a winning combination. Dodge Durango, let the towing begin. Best in class, up to 7,400-pound capability. It's All-American Tamaqua. West Hazleton residents vote Nemeth and Sandsey for Borough Council, dedicated to maintaining a strong police force and keeping our borough on the right path, and committed to cleaning up our neighborhoods. Continue the progress, vote Nemeth and Sandsey.
Fred Parentoni is a family man and very responsible. He cares about people, truly cares.
I'm voting for Fred Parentoni for judge because he's honest and compassionate. He's exactly what this county needs.
Fred has a genuine interest in seeing our county move forward. He isn't afraid to stand up to adversity.
I'm Fred Parentoni. I will work to keep our community safe, to keep you safe.
Vote Fred Parentoni for Judge of Luzerne County.
Well, it's family time once again here at Holy Family Academy. Each week, News 13 takes you inside one of the classrooms here at the school and tells you what the kids are learning about. Today, of course, it's all about Halloween. Halloween is next Monday, and these kids are in kindergarten, and they're working on some crafts to celebrate the special day. Now, we're going to start with you, Anna. Can you tell me what you guys are making?
We're making ghosties.
So how are you making them?
We're like gluing stuff on them and gluing eyes.
Oh, wow. So now, how long is this going to take you?
We don't know. Like maybe for a little while. I don't know.
And I see you guys have made other stuff too, these bats?
Yeah.
Is Halloween one of your favorite holidays?
Yeah.
What kind of other stuff have you been doing in your class?
Calendar and days of the week and making crafts.
Wow, it sounds like you guys have a lot of fun in kindergarten. So what's your favorite part of Halloween?
Going trick-or-treating.
Going trick-or-treating? What are you going to be this year?
A diva.
A diva. Wow, that sounds cool. How about you?
I like getting all the candy, and I'm going to be a cheerleader for Halloween.
That'll be nice. What's your favorite kind of candy?
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat bars. Those are good. How about you?
My favorite part is dressing up.
What are you going to be this year?
A Hollywood movie star.
A movie star? Well, that's going to be great. So you guys are going to go trick-or-treating all together? Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much, girls. I can't wait to see all your costumes. I'm sure you're going to look great. Halloween is less than 1 week away. All the kids at Holy Family Academy are getting ready for the frightful holiday. I'm Nikki Kreis for News 13 here at Holy Family Academy.
Some cute kiddos there making some great Halloween projects. Speaking of Halloween, you can't celebrate the frightful holiday without the staple of the season, the pumpkin. Making them into jack-o'-lanterns can be tough, but one local woman has some creative carving ideas. She helped our Nikki Kreis learn how to carve the perfect pumpkin.
Carving a pumpkin has never been easy for me, but it's something I've always wanted to be able to do. So I asked a good friend for help over the weekend. You may know her as a photographer for the Standard Speaker, but Jamie Pezzatine is also a very talented artist. She's really good at creatively carving pumpkins. Jamie uses her imagination and has fun with it.
I think a lot of people are too nervous about making jack-o'-lanterns perfect and having the absolute perfect pumpkin, but if you use your imagination and have fun, you honestly can't go wrong.
When it comes to carving the perfect pumpkin, safety is the #1 concern. Jamie recommends using a kit like this one.
It might take a little bit longer, but it is definitely safer. So if there are children carving, I would recommend using this saw.
After cutting the top of the pumpkin and getting all the seeds out, it was time to give it a face. Jamie made some eyes, a nose, and a fun mouth. It only took her about 10 minutes.
And another thing that really makes your jack-o'-lantern stand out is if you really exaggerate the features.
Next, Jamie showed me an option that I've never seen before, but it was by far the easiest one. You can get these interchangeable pieces at almost any store.
Really, it is like playing with a Mr. Potato Head, and it's, they're interchangeable. You get a lot of parts, and it's a lot of fun. You don't have to worry about the mess of carving a pumpkin, or, if you're not ready to have your children start to use the carving tools, it's a great option.
There were enough pieces to decorate about 4 pumpkins. Jamie did 2 in less than 5 minutes. After that, it was time to paint.
Glow-in-the-dark paint is really fun because they can use it at night and see what they're doing, and they can just go crazy and have a ball with it.
Little kids will have a great time finger painting. We definitely did.
And they actually go on easier if you use them with your fingers than with a paintbrush. So this is a really nice option for small children.
Last but not least was my favorite, the pumpkin vase. Jamie found a very light colored pumpkin and cut a narrow hole in it. Then she put a vase with water inside of it.
It's a really easy way to decorate for the fall, and even through Thanksgiving. It'll just be a really easy option.
The pumpkin vase would look great as a centerpiece for Thanksgiving Day. You can even use fake flowers to make it last longer. Jamie has one more piece of advice when it comes to carving the perfect pumpkin.
There really can be no mistakes. If you make the ugliest pumpkin, you've succeeded.
In the community of Hazleton, I'm Nikki Kreis for News 13.
Nikki, thank you so much. I cannot wait to get those Mr. Potato Head pieces and make a pumpkin with Nathan. Good idea, Jamie. Well, there are a lot of frightful events happening all around Greater Hazleton to celebrate the haunted holiday. So here's another look at some Halloween happenings.
Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on Channel 13, you will have 13 minutes to call in and win a free pay-per-view movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Tonight's winner, Jason D. Whitner of Freeland. Jason, if you're watching, give us a call right now at 570-459-9813 to win your free movie.
Savings of the Green Sale event is now in progress. Experience tomorrow's technology today with Earthwise vinyl windows and doors installed by Just Windows and much, much more. Saving energy daily translates into saving money, and saving Mother Earth for tomorrow's generations of homeowners is priceless. So take the leap to more eco-friendly homes with an environmentally friendly windows and doors from Just Windows and much, much more.
Ashley, you forgot about free estimates.
Come on, man. Call today for a free estimate. Tell them Ashley sent you.
SSP TV Sports on News 13 with Fred Barletta Jr.
Well, going into yesterday's field hockey game, the Lady Cougars had a couple of things that really weren't lining up in their favor. First, they had already played Lackawanna Trail, first game of the season, and lost handily, scoring just one goal. Second thing, they had to go on the road again, this time a long bus trip way up in the North Country to Lackawanna Trail. And the third thing was they were the fifth and final seed. So when you add it all up, Lady Cougars had their work cut out for them. Well, I guess you could say they got the job done. Take a look. There it is, 5-4 the final, and I'm going to tell you, this was one of the better field hockey games I've ever seen played by the Lady Cougars, and I'm talking about all 19 years of field hockey. This is a team that played with a lot of heart and guts yesterday. They trailed in this one 2-1 and 3-2 before they came back and tied it, took the lead, watched Lackawanna Trail tie it at 4, and then Gabriel Aitor came up with the game-winning shot off a Selena Garzio feed, and it happened with 0 time left on the clock. And the Lady Cougars eliminate Lackawanna Trail and gives them a berth in tomorrow's district semifinal for AAA. Meanwhile, tonight, we've got some volleyball going on. We've got Lake Lehman at MMI. It's senior night for the Lady Preppers, and that'll be the same deal tomorrow night down at the McGeehan Gymnasium as we start wrapping up the volleyball season. Difference, MMI is going to the playoffs. They play in the same league as the Cougars, so that's very, very impressive. And while we're talking about all of this District 2 stuff, yesterday we went over the standings in football for all of the triple, double, and single A, and I promised that we'd get to quad A, because here's the deal, folks. If you follow this, Quad A is a sub-regional, meaning it's all the Quad A teams in District 2, 11, and 4. 4 is just one team. That'd be Williamsport. They're not in the mix. But you got some different names at the top of the chart, namely Nazareth leading the pack, and they're just having a super season. You see Valley West breathing right down their necks. You know the Spartans are very legitimate, and think they're going to make some noise before it's over. Easton, that's one of the standbys. Now, you know Whitehall, but I'm going to go out on a limb right here. I know there's 2 weeks to go, but keep an eye on the Whitehall Zephyrs. I think they're as good as any team in this entire bracketing, so we'll see what happens. They're occupying 4th place. Wallen, Pulpback 5, Liberty 6, Parkland 7. Stroudsburg is 8th. Now, Delaware Valley hanging around. They're right there. We go to the second half, and you see that Freedom still got a shot. But teams that would need some help, Scranton is one of them. I don't think they're going to make it. The rest of the pack, including Hazleton area and Williamsport, you see just having a rough year. East Stroudsburg South, team that's coming in, take on the Cougars this weekend. You can see they're coming in with a 3-5 mark, so same as the Cougars. Stay tuned. We'll see what's taking place. Let's talk first hockey. The Islanders skating at home against Pittsburgh. The Devils are all the way out on the left coast, skating against the LA Kings. In the World Series, well, it's travel day back to St. Louis after the Texas Rangers doubled up on the Cardinals last night. They had trouble early on with Chris Carpenter, finally broke through, and boy, Mike Napoli, if it ends today, which of course it won't, he'd be the MVP, so we'll see what he can add. Cardinals got to win both. The Texas Rangers need one of two. The Texas Rangers have not lost back-to-back games since somewhere in early August. Just mentioning that, folks. It's anybody's ball game. It's the World Series. They've all been good games, except Game 3 was just a mess blowout anyway. Hey, bottlenecks is never a mess. And on Thursdays, or Tuesdays, make that, it's the most popular wing night in town. That's right, Tuesday. I'll get it straight. All you can eat of the award-winning jumbo wings for just $9.95. I'm talking about the World Series, talking about Russ Kanzler. I like baseball. What can I tell you? Get all excited. Bottlenecks, the place to be. Go get the wings.
Everyone knows that Bottlenecks is the home of award-winning wings and mouth-watering steaks, but now a new, tasty reason to stop by. Brand new fire-grilled ribs. A half rack of meaty, fall-off-the-bone St. Louis-style spare ribs, fire-grilled to perfection. And the best night to give them a try is Thursday for Rack 'em Up Rib Night, featuring the delicious ribs served with bottomless fries for only $9.95. Bottlenecks is open 7 days a week. The kitchen is open till midnight every day. There's always a reason to stop by Bottlenecks.
What do you value? At King's College, values aren't measured in dollars and cents. Here, values are experienced. They are lived. At King's, you will learn the values of a lifetime. Join us for our next open house on November 7th by calling 1-888-KINGS-PA or visiting kings.edu.
All right, well, as the saying goes, one person's trash is another's treasure. Well, a lot of goods will be up for sale just for a small price this weekend. News 13 stopping by St. Gabriel's Church this morning, where we found folks setting up for a flea market. Members of Annunciation Parish are gathering gently used items, and they do so twice a year. Lots of merchandise will be available, such as jewelry, household gadgets, holiday decorations, dishes, pictures, and more.
First of all, it's a wonderful camaraderie with the women, and it helps us raise some funds that are very necessary to keep this parish moving. We have wonderful people in the parish who donate, and of course without them this wouldn't even be possible. So we're very grateful to the parishioners who have participated in sending all these beautiful items to us.
The rummage sale will be held this Saturday from 9 until 1 o'clock, and for $5, you can check out the items a day early, Friday from 6 to 7:30. There will also be breakfast and lunch foods available throughout the day, like soup, barbecue, and halushki. The parish is still collecting items, so if you have anything you would like to donate to the flea market, just drop the things off at St. Gabe's Church. Drop-off times are from 9 until 5:30, now until Thursday. That does it for us tonight. Thank you for making us a part of your day. If you want to catch this newscast broadcast again. Tune in for a rebroadcast throughout tonight and into the morning. And don't forget, we're always on ssptv.com. On behalf of all of us here at News 13, be safe. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.